Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew and I love reading, writing, and everything books. Welcome back to episode 2 of trying to self-publish my poetry photography book. So last episode I planned out the book, I looked at inspiration, made mood boards. I'll link the video down below if you want to watch it. And this episode I am going to be focusing on curating all the different pages and just thinking about what I want them to look like, how I want the layout of the book to go. I already have some ideas on that, which I have written down in my notebook. And then I also now have all of the poems and photos that I want to include. So last episode I said that I would come back for episode 2 with more poems, and I have spent the whole summer writing a few more poems, and now I am ready to just jump right into the outlining process and then hopefully publish very soon. So I have written all the new poems in this notebook, and I'm just going to read you the titles of the new poems that I've added. And some of them I have submitted to different online publications, so if they do get chosen for those, then they won't be in this book, but if not, I can just publish them myself. So some of them are pending, but I have added The In-Between, which I've actually published on my Substacks. If you want to check that out, you can do so with the link below. That platform is basically just like a platform for a bunch of online blogs and writers of all kinds, and it's just so fun on there. I definitely recommend reading some people's work, and if you like writing, definitely publish some work on there because it's so fun. And then I have also written Soon I Will Leave, which I've also published there, and then My Face in the Mirror, which I have submitted to a journal magazine issue thing. So I'm not sure if that will get accepted or not. If not, then I can publish it. And then I've written a poem called Instinct, which I've also submitted somewhere else, but if that doesn't get, published, of course, then I'll publish it here. And then I have written a poem that I haven't published anywhere called The Stages of Girlhood. Working title. I'm not really sure I don't know if that's what the title is going to be called, but that's kind of the idea of the poem. So 22 overall poems for this book, which is not a lot for a poetry collection, but it's just because I also have other, mediums in here like sketches, doodles, and photography, of course. So since I have all my poems in these 2 notebooks, I like to handwrite them before I type them up. I don't have all the poems typed up, so my goal for today and for the first part of this video is to take all of the handwritten poems and short stories, little essays that I'm going to publish in here, and type them up on a document on my computer of how I want, the format to look. And I'm not sure if I'm going to finalize all the formatting in Canva or on Word document, because I know that, to publish on Amazon, you can use a Word document or maybe a Google Docs, I don't know, but those are the best to feed it into their, publishing machine. So I don't know if I'm going to just do that in the end, but for now I'm just going to type up the poem so I can quickly copy and paste the actual words to whatever, process that I use to publish. So that's what I'm going to do first. Then I think I'm going to work on the layout of the photos and which, photos will go in which section, which page, and the title pages, the end pages, all of that I will do in Canva later on after I finish this. So that is step 1. Okay, yesterday I finished typing up all my poems and short stories. So today I am going to log on to Canva and start formatting the pages and the photo pages. So anything that isn't writing, and then is more just like photos or doodles or just like the title page. And I'm going to create those and kind of play around with the designs and see what I want to do. So I have a folder that has some ideas already because I did start this quite a while ago and then just kind of gave up. But yeah, I have a photo called the Orange Tree Poetry Photography Book. And as you can see, like, I'm going to use this as the title or the cover page, and then, you know, table of contents. I have some poems right here. And then this was like an old design. It was gonna be called 17, but I changed that. And this is like a mood board that I did for the 17 book. But anyways, I am just going to add all my designs to this folder as well to keep them in a safe place. Okay, it is much later now, but I've completed all of the outlining the pages in Canva. Now I'm going to print out all of those pages and just lay them out on the ground, and then, you know, cut up some of the photos, rearrange them, kind of collage it all together, because I think that will be the easiest way for me to visualize how I want the pages and where I want them, because on the computer it's very hard to have it all, you know, out in front of you. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna print them out and then lay them all out, probably tomorrow, because I'm kind of running out of time today. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this episode here because I have completed so much. I have all of the papers that I laid out and like designed on the floor. So, you know, this is the title, and then it is a lot. And as you can see, I just kind of taped down like the photos that I printed out so that I was able to collage them. And now I have this kind of booklet thing, but I have also now transferred these ideas onto my computer on Canva. And so now I am fully ready to feed that into Amazon KDP. They're print out a like copybook, like a test book, and have other people read it, make suggestions, see it actually in book form, and see what I want to change or keep, and proofread it and all of that. So I'm so excited. That will come next episode. But yeah, I think I made a lot of progress. So thank you guys so much for watching episode 2. Episode 3 might take longer to come out just because I still have to do, you know, all the work for it, but also because I'm about to start school in a week and I'm actually going away to college. So like, I'm not really gonna have that much time, you know, to do all these things. So it might take longer, but just know that I am doing my best and working on the book and my other novel as well. Like, I'm trying to publish 2. But yeah, just know I'm working on it and I am trying to get it out as fast as I can, because it's just a project that I've been really enjoying and that I'm really excited to kind of just put out there in the world. I've never really put out my work before on such a large scale. So anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.